Good afternoon, good evening, welcome to baseball right here on youtube.com/Sean'sHorseTracks. My name is Sean, and today we can end the World Series with a victory in Atlanta. The last two games have been absolute nail-biters. 1-0 victories in both of those games. In the first game, we scored 4 runs. In the subsequent 3 games, we've scored 2 runs total, which is pretty wild. Joey Wentz is not going to be our starter today. We are going to put our best pitcher on the mound, best available pitcher on the mound. That's going to be Logan Gilbert. We are in to win today. I don't think we can mess around. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself because that's when I tend to falter even more so than I already have. But the next pitcher that Atlanta has up is the guy who almost threw a no-hitter against us. Fried is our guy. We have to beat him. We have already beaten him. We have scored the most runs in this series off of him. He's 2-1, 4.15 ERA. We got some good stuff off of him in that first game. He has a primary fastball. This is what we need. We're all in on winning today. Can't let this team hang out and stick around and leave that door open. We have never actually won a World Series at home. We won in 5 games in 2021 in Los Angeles. We won in 7 games last year in Los Angeles. We can win here in 5 in Atlanta. We've never raised the trophy in Seattle, though. This feels like it feels like a must win. I don't feel super confident going back to Seattle Friday and having to face the dude who nearly threw a no-hitter against us. We got to win. This is it. Today is the day. So let's get it started. Play full game. Uniform, and we'll go with that road. Whatever, it's fine. Hybrid. Logan Gilbert isn't 100% rested, but we're going to go ahead and use him anyway. Mateo with more. Crawford with more. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, that's what I want. Cal Raleigh's designated hitter. Shoot. Let's hold on that for just a minute. We'll tinker with the rest of this. Crawford's 381. Suarez is not playing well. I don't think it's time to make a drastic change, but maybe putting Suarez a little lower in the lineup would be helpful. That gives us triple righties. Problem, a lot of right-handed. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe Raleigh. Do I throw Trammell in there? He's cold. His contact versus lefties is so bad, but I've had pop with him. I like Dylan Moore at the bottom of the lineup. Give me some speed. We're going to go for it. My headphones are dead. I was wondering why I wasn't hearing anything. Here we go. Could be the final game of the season. If not, we'll be back Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. Subscribe, ring the bell if you'd like to see more. NBA returns tomorrow regardless. And part of me kind of needs this game to go my way so that I can have enough space on my hard drive for NBA 2K 23 or 24. Because I downloaded WRC, and that is sucking up so much space. There's so little space on a Series S. It might be time for me to try to upgrade.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations
I saw one today. I was like, oof, maybe.
And for some teams,
just kidding. I don't. Can't do it at the moment, but 1 terabyte would be super helpful, especially because how big games are.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed. when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. All right, we'll be back to get this
We
one
have to be
started
relaxed.
after
I
this.
have to be calm. I have to be ready to roll.
So just about set.
Max
And
Fried,
on the mound in this
3
one,
starts, a
Max
2-1
Fried.
record,
Chris, what you been keeping an eye
4.15
on here
ERA,
with him?
17
Well,
innings.
he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out,
Ooh,
but the pitch
pardon me.
count just got too high.
16
He ended up
hits, a
taking
whip
the
of
loss.
1.33,
That's one of those you
18
just have to shake
strikeouts
it
to
off,
7
come back out
walks.
today and try to
Lefty
approach
with a
it.
lot of righties
Digging in, it's
in the
speedy
lineup.
outfielder Jorge Mateo.
We have been abysmal in this series offensively.
The pitch.
See if we can figure something out.
That's a strike. So game 5 is underway.
.705.
96 on a 4-seam fastball. That 12-6 curve is at 77. A slider at 90. 96 on a sinker. 89 on a circle change.
And there's a foul ball.
I saw what he was trying to do there. Didn't slow myself down enough.
The 0-2. Comebacker to the mound.
That one actually
And that
got
one
by him. A
finds its
little
way
surprised
through.
on it. Slowed down a lot to pick up that
It's a
hit there.
mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the
Kinda
zone.
looking for
Keep that leadoff man off first
The
base.
game 4 scenario against Minnesota. A little more comfortable.
And now
Stay
it's Julio
dialed in, stay
Rodriguez.
engaged, but
You know,
That's
Ziggy,
bad
this is
swing.
true. Max
Damn
Fried,
it.
the night before his starts, will sit down and take his scouting report and play MLB The Show to see how his pitches work against the other team.
That's pretty impressive right there. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
It falls in.
It's a
and
good
that's
single.
base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked
late
up
on
a
those
little
first
bit,
2
maybe spread
fastballs,
out,
but he threw
he
that
got the job done right there.
12-6 curve. Probably a mistake pitch there by him.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And there's the strike.
95 is going to be trouble for me
Mateo on
considering
second.
how
Rodriguez
slow
at first
that
with no
12-6
outs.
curve comes in.
In the air to left center. Ozuna running hard. Grabs it on the run. And
It's a
there's one
slider on the
down.
inside part of the plate. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
2 on, 1 out. And
A little
here's
too
the first
aggressive there.
baseman, Ty France. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Strike 2.
Ooh!
Two
Oh!
pitches
That's
down
a
in the zone. He
strike?
has plenty of options.
Oh,
He can go up,
no.
he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Got me. Fuck. God damn it.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Now fly ball to right center. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is
It's going to
that.
be another one of these fucking games.
Mariners lead a
God
couple, and now the Braves
fucking
with their first
damn
chance
it.
to hit were scoreless. You're watching the World Series on the show.
Again? A fucking again with this shit.
Back here at the ballpark. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Logan Gilbert.
Very dominant his last time out.
Incredible stats here for the postseason for Logan Gilbert. 3-0 record in 3 starts, an ERA under 120 innings pitched, 11 hits, a whip of .55, 28 strikeouts, no walks, and just a disastrous top of the first inning. Just when I think starting to figure it out, starting to put pieces together.
That one's in there.
That
and
12-6
it's
curve
0-1.
probably should have been crushed, but I just couldn't get to it. That strike call was heinous.
Just missed.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
Struck him out looking.
That was a good strike.
Vaughn Grissom
It
next up
was
for the
in the
Braves.
spot where he had called it a little low.
And he swings and
And we're getting,
misses
I mean,
at
we
the
got
initial
2
offering.
hits. One got past the pitcher, the other one a little bloop shot from Rodriguez. Those are the 2 kinds of hits that we just have not been able to get in the last few games. And obviously,
Fouled
or
off. He was
not
late.
obviously, but of course, unable to
The
do
line
anything
of the
with it.
pitch.
He went. That's out number
Tries
2.
to hold up,
Motherfucker.
appeal to first, and no swing, says James Kingsley. Right-hander kick steals. That's out to center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Ronald.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's in there for strike 1.
No more. 1 strike.
That clips the corner. Fouls that off to the
That's
left.
a
and
real
will do it
bad
again.
sinker. Not sure what happened there. Bad release.
Next pitch is outside. Now 1-2. Righty to the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
2-2 down. Stays alive.
This is a little annoying.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss.
Fucking
Struck him out.
finally.
And the
God
struggles
damn.
continue in the postseason, and the Braves go down quietly.
That was a
Scoreless
fight.
after
I didn't
one.
want to I didn't really want to throw 9 pitches in that at bat, but
Top of the second. Now it's the Mariners DH. Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a good eye there. Fried, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That misses the zone. 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
it's that 12-6 curve. Probably got to let that go. I'd been better about kind of holding back on it.
The 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here.
Yeah,
Puts it
late
away
on the
for out.
slider.
And
Darn
there's
it.
one away.
It's a good velocity shift. There's such a big difference.
And that one fouled off.
No,
And he's down
Sean.
0-2 as he swings through it.
Late, yeah.
Good luck catching up to that one.
And ball
It did take
one.
us a little bit to get into the rhythm with him.
No score
You
here
know,
in the
looking at
second.
it and going like, hey, he was the one pitcher. He was the pitcher that we were able to score the most runs off of.
And it's even
It did
up.
take us a little bit. I think it was the 3rd and the 4th.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees. So here's Murphy now. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Dylan Moore stands in.
A little surprised that was a ball.
As he takes a ball.
Didn't actually think that previous pitcher, that hit, was going to get through. And it's
This
off the
one
bad
high
part
in
of
the
that.
air to left center. Brings it in for the third out.
Fuck.
Left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
I will not feel any fucking joy winning this World Series. I will feel relief. This feels like a Dark Souls boss that has kicked my teeth in for 8 fucking hours and I cannot figure it out. And every time I think I figured it out, I push the wrong button or fuck it up in some way.
Gilbert back to work. That one's in there, and that is strike one. And that's in there at the knees.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. The 0-2. Got him. And there's one down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. That one's in there, 0-1. Just missed. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, third base side. And the right-hander deals. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Didn't quite get in where I wanted it.
And a pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
And that one didn't get out the way I wanted it.
A towering home run, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw
God damn,
exactly where that was
really?
gonna be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Slapped foul. Got him looking.
It's been the sliders. 2 of the
Well, just a beautiful
home
fastball
runs
on the inside
that we've
corner
given
for that
up.
backwards
I
K
don't
right
remember
there.
what
I
the
think the hitter saw it all the way.
I don't remember how they scored the 1 run in the first game.
Gotta think he was looking away and
But if
just
you go back to
got
the
a
2-0
lot
loss
of
that we
stuff
had
in on his
and
hands.
the home run that we just gave up,
to the plate.
2 of those 3 runs were scored via home runs off of a slider. And then in that 2-0 game, we hung another slider almost, I think, immediately after we gave up the solo shot that Rodriguez at least was able to catch to save a home run. But
The wind of the
slider has
pitch.
been a little rough.
And he takes a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And the 0-2. Bounce to the left side. Suarez whips it to first on the run.
Oh, France
Well
can't
thrown,
handle
and
it.
can't take
He's
out.
normally pretty good at
This
that.
is a liner into
We're
the
okay,
gap,
though.
Just like not every
We're all
strikeout's
right.
a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just
Albies on the move. That's in for a strike.
Get him.
Throw to second.
Okay.
Out
That's all right.
there.
That's all right.
And that ends the
Normally,
inning.
Ty
But
France
they're off to a
very good
start
at
as
first
they pick
base at
up a
picking
run
those
on this
balls, so
solo
no
shot.
problem.
It's an early 1-0
This is the
lead.
problem.
This is the World Series on the show.
I was thinking before I threw a couple of those pitches, like, look, if we're going to lose games, let's lose them before we have a day off, regroup.
Mateo
commentate some basketball and go from there.
27 years old, and
Obviously, we're not out of this game.
shortstop,
Long way
but
to go.
today he's starting in the outfield.
Oof, not with swings like
Swing and a
that.
miss,
Slow down.
strike one.
Settle down.
Strike
Ooh,
two.
god
I mean,
damn
that's
it.
perfect
Fuck.
location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That's foul off
Okay,
to the right
fouled
side.
it off
Keeps
at
the
least.
AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next one just misses. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Man, that's a tough one to
Lucky
take
on
the
that
full count,
one.
but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Julio Rodriguez. Move over to first. Try to keep him close. In there, and it's 0-1.
Tried to lay off for that
On
one.
first,
Probably it's still a
nobody
good
out.
take.
Line drive, base hit. Harris fires it in quickly, and it's now
Love a little
first
more
and second to
elevation
start
under
the
some of
inning.
these balls, like to get them up in the air, drive them into the gap.
Blasting one over the wall. There aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Bounding ball
Thank
here,
God that went
rolls
foul.
foul.
It's going to be tough to turn to with 98 speed, but you don't want to
You don't
try.
want. Good eye right there. Diving, and he can't make the
That's
play.
a
The
run
throw
to tie the game. Fuck! God dang it! Are you fucking kidding me?
Plays like that, especially as a former outfielder, textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher.
This
Handle that
fucking
throw,
game.
Put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mix.
And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through
Yeah,
the
97
infield,
arm
so
strength.
I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now Teoscar Hernandez in the air, out towards left center. Makes the
Go,
catch.
go. No!
Runners tag
No!
up for second and
It
third.
sets-
Applies the tag.
Why
and
does
they
it
get
say both of them?
double play. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they get 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back at Truist Park as we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes
Why
up
the
to him.
fuck
Sean
does
Murphy.
it send both of them?
The right-hander back to work. Murphy in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American
Inexcusable
League.
double play. There's no reason I should be sending the runner from second
Next offering
to
is
third in that
downstairs.
scenario. You fucking piece of shit.
And there's the strike.
That was like the best pitch I threw, and it was the worst location. Probably has something to do with his confidence in it.
And now it's even up.
Fuck.
Right through there, got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
Frustrating end to the at-bat.
That
for the
is
hitter, and I'm sure
maybe
that's
the
gonna settle
worst
for
set of
a while.
outs we've had.
You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Hard to remember every sequence of outs. We've had some pretty rough.
Here's Orlando Arcia. First pitch, and that's in for a
Rough
strike.
sequences of outs, but the throw out at the plate.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Cost us a
Tied
run.
up here in the early going. He goes down looking.
We're fine. We're fine. Everything's
Well, that
fine.
at-bat seemed to be over
Let the
as soon as it
frustration out.
started.
It's not that big of a
3-minute
deal.
strikeout.
I'm not
You've gotta be
slam
better at the
bamming,
plate right there, at least to foul something
flinging
off
things
and extend
around
that at-bat.
yet. But that's a pretty brutal way to
Michael
lose
Harris. Next up
lose
for
an
the
inning.
Braves. That one missed.
That's a strike. What?
Pitch misses. Ball
Fuck
two.
off. I mean, just fuck off.
2 outs. On the ground, out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just a simple ground ball
that
the
is
other way.
just so
They've got eyes
irritating.
on it, man. Sometimes it's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Grissom in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
It's another slider. It's
That one
another
fouled
bad
off.
slider.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second.
Of
and he's
course.
safe.
Of course we couldn't get him.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
On the ground, right side. On to France. 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta. Still tied. 1-1.
I am still in such frustration and disbelief of that way that last inning went.
Back
Got
here in
tagged out
Atlanta,
at the plate with
now the
98
DH,
speed.
Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's in there. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss,
Ooh.
and that's strike 2.
I should have seen it coming.
And 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Okay,
Fouls it
foul
off,
it away.
still 1-2.
It's
He
fine.
wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Oh, thank God. Thank God he at least got a piece of it.
In the air, out to
Just
center.
under it.
Harris pulls that one down, and there's 1 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center.
Damn.
Harris after it.
I mean, even
It's a
that
nice
isn't
running
good.
catch. And there's 2 away. Now it's Tom Murphy.
Okay.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball. No strike.
They say it went.
1 ball.
That's a bad swing. Wow, early. Okay.
The 1-1. That's to third.
I just.
Tosses to first.
I'm
Out
not
number
getting the
3.
locations I
Nobody
want.
left for Seattle. Score remains tied 1-1.
We've had 6 hits in this game. God, that fucking 3rd inning is going to be the turning point in this piece of shit. Fuck.
Back
I
here at
look,
the
I just
ballpark.
want to be
Here's
done.
Acuna.
I'm so tired of this Braves
The right
team.
fielder,
Gilbert back to work.
Junior.
And that one off the
Fuck,
outside
Gilbert,
edge.
come
You know,
on,
these Braves
man.
did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Acuna into second, and he's got a double.
He's just able to push it down the line like that.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
That misses.
This is getting a little frustrating. 2 pitches
All it
just
takes is getting to the next arm before an
just
offense
miss.
does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 2-0 is in for a
Now
strike.
the good news is we can burn some arms in the bullpen. We should be good by the time the next game rolls around. Should we lose?
And a swing and a miss.
Really went
He
for that
knows
one.
they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs,
Thank
you've
God
got
that
to
one
expand
stayed
the zone.
inside.
He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he...
Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Runner tagging from third. Here's the throw. Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes
This
that
is
he
gonna
can
be-
get to everything, and that attitude allows the
We make
speed
the- we
to
make the
play
nice
in
play
well enough for him
out
to
in the
run down
fucking
balls that
outfield.
guys would
I
just play
fucking
off the
hate
hop.
this game.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
They take
Both
the lead on the
infield
out and
outfield
foul
shifted over
fucking
to the right.
territory.
Here's a high chopper. Moore slings to first, and Olson is set down. And that'll do
A
it.
fucking
So it's
little
1 run,
dribbler all the
1
way out to the
hit, no
goddamn
errors,
wall
no
and a
one
stolen
left.
base at third.
Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Dylan Moore. The pitch. Ball 1 there. Ground ball, Austin Riley.
Checks out.
Zips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To first. Not in time. He legs it out.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base, and when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Rodriguez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swing and a pop up. Albies under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2.
J.P. Crawford.
There's a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own, and that is that. Mariners leave 1, and they trail it here 2-1.
Really was hoping I wouldn't catch that one.
Bottom of the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
The second baseman,
The
Ozzie
pitch.
Albies.
Just missed.
Okay. I'm getting tired of you not fucking hitting your spots, Gilbert. This is trash. We have like a...
On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double.
This is the game. This is where you look at it and you go, we're not going to be able to keep this offense down.
2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. That's to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Orlando Arcia.
We've given up some pretty bad runs throughout the season. That fucking tag.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. Ozzie flying around third. He scores. It's 3-1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect
Fuck you, Gilbert.
it to get you a knock.
Charlie Morton will take over
I
here.
don't even care anymore.
This could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking
So
distance.
fucking
Harris at the plate
frustrating.
now as he chases after that one. And it's 1-1. Charlie Morton, a guy who has had a pretty incredible ride. He's won the World Series twice with the Astros. It's runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Arcia over at first with one away. That's a laser base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Grissom batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2. That one just misses.
Come on. That clipped the zone. You've been calling garbage like that all fucking day.
Just outside.
We missed that
balls,
one.
two
Just off the
strikes.
outside.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground, 2 ball. Moore to second. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game.
I preloaded the throw pretty nicely with Teoscar, but he took a few extra steps.
Back at Truist
They
Park,
did put the
top of
wheels
the
in
6th inning.
motion.
And now, Ty France.
23. Ty.
Freed back to work. Fall
That's
off
bad swing.
foul.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So
That's
they
such a
keep finding
fucking
ways to
foul
put their bat
ball.
on the ball.
God damn it, dude.
And now the lefty. Swing, and that ball
That
smashed
is an
on a
out.
line.
Jesus
Calls it
fucking
in, and
Christ.
there's one away.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Right fielder.
Just drop the fucking difficulty already. Christ almighty.
Hernandez in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Kicks and fires. Tapped in front of the plate. Throw on to Olsen, and a couple of quick outs.
Oh, this is so bad. I am in such a bad position right now.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He swings and fouls one off.
I can't believe some of the contact that we're getting. The Crawford, like, way outside. That goes for an out. It's just a little tapper in front of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Popped up. Albies on the move. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That is the inning. So they make short work of them there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Braves.
That third inning, I can't stop thinking about that third inning. I can't stop thinking about it. It is the most heinous, awful
Check swing went around.
inning that we've had. I mean,
Two-time All-Star 39 years old.
Hell, the
They
double
traded
play
for
in the
him
top of the
earlier
ninth
this
the other
year.
day wasn't that bad. It like sucked. It was inconvenient, but at least we were leading. This was.
And here it comes. Going to count 1 and 2.
I think you can kind of excuse the first out, the tag at the plate, but that double play is fucking killer.
Ball
God
evens
damn
the
it.
count.
Find the zone, man. Are you kidding me?
I love it.
2-2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those
But
are the
I'm
types
just
of guys
doing nothing
pitchers really
offensively
like to
for
punch out
4
when they're on the
games
mound,
now.
because if
And the
they
last
get
2 have
on,
been
just the
especially
distraction
bad
that they
because we've been
create
actually
with
getting
all that
hits,
speed
but
over the
nothing
base pass,
really feels
it
like it's
can
ever a
take all your
double.
focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do.
It's always like a solid piece of contact, but it's like Ty France or Suarez, who are not very
There's the
fast.
strike.
How am I pitching that nicely and it's still on the edge of the zone?
Yeah, that's outside.
How's that? It can't be perfect and be a ball.
That's inside. And now 3 balls and a strike.
I really haven't even thrown a pitch in the strike zone. I just got one lucky call.
And he walked him.
Okay, Morton's not looking good. What is happening?
This guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Ozuna, the next to hit, takes ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Okay, Morton, you're done. What are we doing, man?
There's the strike. That's in there. 2-2 now. Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Riley, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
What are these pitches, man?
Here's Matt Olson.
Do you just have no confidence in them? They look pretty good confidence-wise, but that is not where I wanted that fastball.
Smash to the left side. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the 3rd baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
God damn it, you threw it out of the fucking
Started
zone.
after it, tried to hold
Pain
up.
in my
Now
ass.
looked to first. Nope, he held back. The 1-0. To 3rd.
That's an out.
Riley fires to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And now for Seattle, Tom Murphy.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
Out towards right center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
trying to
aware.
stay out
That's what
there.
I'm trying
They're
to
gonna
do.
have push
God
back at some
fucking
point and
damn
make
it.
him work a little bit harder.
Moore in the box for the 3rd
This
time
is
today.
so
He takes that one
fucking
off the
frustrating.
plate. Bullpen activity starting up now. A.J. Minter getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Iglesias warming up as well.
Pretty impressive.
I
We haven't seen
can't
that pitch from
believe
him
that's a
much, but
strike.
He's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Out to short. Grissom rolls across the diamond, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 3 and the Mariners 1. Bottom of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And a pitch. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. There's a strike at the knees.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the righty deals. On the ground to first. Oh, great stop. Throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Here's Sean Murphy. Swings through that
God,
one.
that slurve, I mean, it looks like it's going to be so good because it's like 88%. The timing's pretty good. The angle's solid, and it's just trailing outside. But I don't want to adjust the thing too much further and leave myself a potential problem leaving it over the heart of the plate.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Orlando Arcia. And that's in there for strike one. And that one just missed
I mean,
off
that's
the outside edge.
Perfect, and it's just outside.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And another ball. Into center. Rodriguez settles under it.
That's bad. Bad fastball. Thought a little bit too much about it.
Quickly here, and the score stays 3-1. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Nick Anderson.
These are the spots relievers.
Okay, we have a good portion of the lineup coming up. It's kind of who we want. It's speed, and then Crawford gives us the advantage. 95 on a 4-seam. Oof, they gotta fix that font in some of these stadiums. 83 on a 12-6 curve, 95 on a 2-seam.
Swing and a ball popped up. Albies pulls it down. Then there's one down. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
That one laced to center and a base hit.
Now I got to keep in mind here that wall out in right is pretty tall, and I think it's going to be tricky to get over that.
Scary one. Watch your lips.
Man at first, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford, 1 for 3. 0-1.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
On the ground, Albies. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they...
Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. And that one wrapped foul. Left-hand batter waits. That one pushed foul. Here's the 0-2. Ripped on a line.
Rodriguez. I tried to undercut it. I thought maybe I'd get a shot at it.
Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throw cut off to third.
Yeah, that all checks out. Of course they'd get a fucking triple. Jesus fucking Christ. Do you just give them the series already?
You know, hitters They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings.
At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Next pitch inside. And a count 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Harris stands at third with one gone in the inning. And that one lifted in the air center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they're up by 3.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. And takes
that one definitely felt off. This is the game I've been dreading, honestly. Just we can't shut him down. We can't get him out. We've been
right back to the mound.
We've been gambling a lot of times in this series. We've been able to wiggle out of some jams, but this one it's just not. I am ice cold from the plate, it feels. They're getting a lot of like extra base hits, and they're able to turn doubles into triples with stolen bases, and I'm just not.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter.
I have no confidence going into the rest of this series. I am super, like I am convinced I am going to lose this series.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners.
Just convinced. I can't figure it out hitting wise.
And he deals.
Where the fuck has that been all goddamn game? But there's a great example. It's a perfect. It's a single.
Better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is Teoscar Hernandez.
Thankfully that was a strike. Let's make sure that we're prepared. Actually, we can warm him up. We will sit him down.
Hey. Runner at first with no outs here.
Oh, good timing, just on top. Okay. 99, I think, on a four-seam. I really can't read that. At 93 and then 90.
Next offering is in for a strike.
God, dude! These fucking strike calls all day long have gone against me.
That to right. Acuna there. And it's caught for the out. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Ground ball could be 2. Slings to second, back to first, double play. And that's the ball game.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone
We
from the
out-hit
beginning.
them.
A fantastic effort.
We out-hit the Atlanta Braves and lost.
Here today. For Chris Singleton,
I am at a complete and utter loss.
MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
We have scored 3 total runs in 4 games. I was all in it to win it today, but just couldn't get things figured out. We had 9 hits, and you're going to look at 7 of those hits between Rodriguez, Mateo, and France. That is a good batch of players to have the hits from. They are the 1, 2, and 4 hitters. That means that we're getting on base early like we did. I believe it was the first inning. We were able to get some hits and just couldn't turn anything into runs. The third inning of this game completely changed not only this game, but may have changed the entire series. I cost myself a run, a little aggressive. I didn't realize that Acuna had such a strong arm out there in right field. And I was running from second to home, so probably a little too aggressive there. I slowed up on the next one, but that just led to a double play on the flyout. I really don't like that it gives you the tag up thing. I don't know. So the thing is, I've played hundreds of these games, well over 500 of them. And is it a timing thing, or is it just like telling to do that? And it'll kind of like take care of itself. Cause I've always played it as a timing thing where I hit LB as the ball gets caught. I should be a lot happier. I should be more relaxed. I am just so frustrated with the way that things have gone. We have not been able to muster the offense. We gave up some weird runs in this one. I'm super upset about the fucking Ronald Acuna Jr. run that they got, because he made the nice catch in foul territory, and I just wasn't thinking that he was going to advance on that play. I got to be more dialed in on that. I don't know that Mateo's going to get that all the way in anyway, but it's just a brutal stretch of games in Atlanta, and I'm hoping that we can get home. I'm hoping that we can figure something out offensively. The problem is going to be the pitcher that we have to face. Almost threw a no-hitter against us, and that is a ginormous problem. Oh, boy. Ozzie Albies was 2 for 3 with a double and a run. Acuna Jr. was 1 for 3 with a double. He stole third, then scored. He also knocked in a run. Marcell Ozuna was 1 for 2 with a home run. He knocked in another run later, and obviously scored on the run. Michael Harris II, your player of the game, was 3 for 4 with a triple, and he later scored. Rodriguez was 3 for 4. He's been pretty quiet in this series, but there just wasn't a whole lot of help behind him. Ty France was 2 for 4. He did strike out. Mateo, ahead of him, was 2 for 3 and had a walk. But you look at Teoscar, 0 for 3, but he did have the ribby. And I don't think Crawford played particularly well. I probably could have switched Raleigh. I don't know. I feel like I'm just at a loss for what to do here. Max Fried, he gets the win. 7 innings pitched. He gave up 7 hits, struck out 2, walked 1, and only 1 earned run. Logan Gilbert, 4.1 innings pitched, 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, 3 earned on his line with no walks. AJ Minter, save number 5, and I feel unbelievably defeated after this game. We'll be back Friday, for game 6 of this series. It's going to break. I hope it doesn't break. We lost difficulty in both the hitting and the pitching today, but I think it's going to freeze again, and it does not save that situation. But hey, we'll take a day off and try to come back. What I talked about before we came to Atlanta after the terrible 2-0 loss that we had, been much better about bouncing back. Got to bounce back tomorrow or Friday. Take a day off, reset, figure it out, commentate some basketball, have a good time, and actually saved correctly that time. Usually when it pauses that long, it fails the situation. Anderson is 0-0. He has a 2.08 ERA. Luis Castillo is 1-1 with a 1.33 ERA. Now, when I looked at this the other day, maybe I was looking at the wrong game. Spencer Strider was the pitcher I was worried that I was going to have to face, but for some reason I thought it was on Friday. We'll have an opportunity to try and win. We'll throw on our, our City Connect uniforms. We'll try and figure it out. Ian Anderson, I think I said it, no record, 2.08 ERA, and then obviously Castillo's going to be on the bump for us, 1-1 with a 1.33 ERA. Our bullpen should be good minus Charlie Morton, but we'll have Castillo. We can go Castillo to Castillo. We can go Castillo to Murphy, to Castillo, to Munoz. We will figure it out. I should also not be afraid to put in a starting pitcher. Like, go all out to win. Don't put yourself in too bad of a bind, but try to sell out as best we can to win Game 6, because Game 7 against Spencer Strider could pose a huge problem. I am at a loss for how poorly that series went in Atlanta. So we'll leave it at that. Pretty frustrating game today, as you saw, up out of the seat several times. Really frustrated with the Mateo out at home. But I guess I need to pay more attention about the arm power of who those fielders are. That's the word I'm looking for. Outfielders are. So we look at the box score here. We get 9 hits, 1 run. 9 hits, 1 run. 7 hits, 1 run. Ten hits, 4 runs. So what is it? It's a right-handed hitter. I'll have Tremelin. Anyway, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. We'll see you for Game 6. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed. Goodbye. Good sports. Go Mariners.